Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today, we're doing a super fun tag called Counting the Days. It's all about books that are on my TBR list, and I'm dying to read them, and I want to talk about them. And I had the honor of being tagged. So, thank you so much for being here. This is the Linguist Library. If you like bookish content or languages or just chatting about literature, please subscribe, and I hope you have a good time. Let's talk about these books. I have a lot of books I'm excited to read, and we have a few prompts that we're going to follow. This tag was created conjointly by two of my favorite YouTubers, Ruben and Emily. Emily from Prose and Petticoat, and Ruben from To Read As It May Concern. Two fantastic channels that you should definitely check out. Now, the first prompt is about a book that we're excited to read because of its cover. So I bought this book simply because of the cover. And it's been on my TBR list forever, but I'm trying to get in the right mindset for it because it's a true crime, and those usually affect me. I tend to have a lot of nightmares afterwards. And this one is set in Savannah. It's called It's called Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, and it's by John Berendt. John Berendt? It's so moody. It's so spooky. I love that cover, and yeah, I can't wait to get to it. So that's my first one. Midnight at the Garden of Good and Evil. True crime. Prompt number 2 is an author that you're excited to read. So, this is one of the last John Grisham books, and I haven't actually had a chance to read it yet. And John Grisham was my father-in-law's favorite author. He would wait every year to read his books. He was so prolific. You know, you could always count on him, and reliable. You could always count on him to release one book a year. He's just one of those household names when it comes to the genre mystery. And this is one of the ones that I haven't read yet, and I am waiting to get there. It's been a year that my father-in-law passed away, and I think this is the right time to read it now. Yeah, it's just a good old legal mystery, John Grisham style. They're very formulaic, but, they get the job done. They're like pizza. Eat it fast. It's good. It's eat it while it's hot. It's great. Prompt number 3 is a premise. So a book that you're excited to read because of its premise. The book that came to mind was Shirley Jackson's The Haunting of Hill House. This has been on my wish list forever, and I think because of this tag, I should definitely buy it. It's a sign. I'm going to take it as a sign. An excuse to go shopping. Why not? Prompt number 4 is a book that you're excited to read because of its style. So I'm a fan. I enjoy stream of conscious style of writing. And these two writers are new to me. So I'm talking about Jon Fosse and his series called Septology, which has been made into one enormous book that I just got, and it should be coming next week. I'm going to put it on the screen. So his writing has been described as an iceberg because it's the sort of stream of consciousness that follows cyclical flashbacks or cyclical flashes, I suppose, of intrusive thoughts. And I'm intrigued by it, so I want to read it because of that style of writing. And the second one, I just decided that I'm going to get in an audiobook because I found out that the author narrates it. It's called Hopscotch by Julio Cortázar. And it's another stream of conscious sort of writing style that is very nonlinear, as the name suggests. You're just sort of hopping, I guess. And I'm interested to see it. I want to try to keep up with him, as he's supposed to be very good. Heard very good things about him. Prompt number 5 is a book or author that you're excited to read because of its influence. So, I've been reading War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. If you've been to my channel for a minute, you know this because I won't shut up about it. But there are 2 female authors that he mentions quite a lot. Madame Souza and Madame Genlis. And these are 2 female authors that were just killing it back then. And I am curious. I looked it up and I found 2 books that I think are going to interest me. One is about the French Revolution, and it's by Madame Genlis. And the other one by Madame Souza is a romance and epistolary novel called Adele something. But yes, I found them. I put them on my wish list, and I shall be getting them soon. Prompt number 6. Okay. It's a difficult one. This one is a book that excites you because of its emotional weight. So, there are 2 on my list. I noticed that Emily has the same book on her list, so I added another one. But this one was already here. I wanted to read this because of the concept. So, Balzac is a very influential writer. He was a very influential writer back in his time. But this book in particular is about when people take advantage of other people's kindness, even family members. So this is about Aude Gora and Goro. I don't know how to pronounce this. I should probably have looked this up before. If I were more prepared, I would have. But, let's just roll with it. So in French, I think it's called Father Gora. And his daughters sort of end up taking advantage of him because he's so kind. So that's a concept that kind of breaks my heart a little bit. It's just a part of humanity that I wish didn't exist. If somebody's trying to be kind to you, then, you would think that a person would be kind back. But I guess not always. And that's what he explores in this book. So I'm going to get into it slowly. And the second book that has a lot of emotional weight that's been on my wish list, and I, again, am seeing this as a sign for me to go get it, is called Beauty is a Wound. And it's by an Indonesian writer. And the concept basically is that the island has been exploited because of its beauty, as well as its women. So its women have been exploited because of its beauty too. So hence the title, Beauty is a Wound. It's a very interesting concept, and I'm interested to dissect it a little bit with this author. So prompt number 7 is a book that excites you because of its sense of humor. So I am actually reading it right now. So I allow myself 1 Jane Austen book a year. I only have 2 left. But I'm reading Mansfield Park on a buddy read for July, Jane Austen July. And I'm absolutely loving it because, well, it's Jane Austen and she's hilarious. She's not trying to be hilarious, but it's enjoyable to read her. It's a fun, light read, and it's not humor, ha ha ha. But, sometimes you get those in the most unexpected places. Like I was reading Romanovs by a historian called Simon something, and because I was comparing the real people that Tolstoy talks about and how the historian portrayed them to see the differences. And honestly, he's hilarious. The way he talks about Catherine the Great and her love affairs and how creative they were, it's something to laugh at because sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. So it is what it is. You get humor from places you don't expect. So thoroughly recommend. I'm going to put it on the screen somewhere so you can see the book I'm talking about, but it's a great nonfiction history book. Okay, prompt number 8 is a challenge. Okay, this is coming next week, my new book that I just got. I got a bilingual version of the Aeneid by Virgil. So it's in Latin, and I've been prepping myself to read this in Latin for the last 10 years. So it's time. It's happening. We're doing it. It's coming. It's definitely happening this year after Proust, because Proust is also one of my challenges for this year. The biggest challenge of my life, though, I want to share with you guys is that one day I intend to read. Well, I mean, it feels hard to say this, but there's an Indo-European text of the Vedas that's in Sanskrit. And one of my life goals is to maybe learn at least a couple lines of that. I think it would be so special. I think that the thought that all of our languages came from this proto-language from our ancestors is exciting. And I want to read it as a linguist. That makes me excited. But I think that is it for this tag. I will be tagging about 4 people. I'm going to put everybody. Leslie. You know I'm tagging you, girl. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Please like and subscribe if you like this video or any of my content about books and languages. And I will see you next time. Be sure to check out the community tag. I'm always posting polls and memes. I just posted my first War and Peace meme. Wasn't that great, but give me time. Fluidity will come in time, and so are the memes, I promise. I will see you all later. Thank you. Bye.